How's everybody doing? I am doing another video on my blueprint series. I'm going to be setting up power to the Lazarus racks downstairs at Lazarus. And I did, from my previous video, I set up all them solar panels up there, and I did get them all done. I did that off screen, so that way you wouldn't have to see me grind all the loot and stuff like that to do it with. So those are all done. And downstairs, I also finished that row of batteries I had going down there. Now, that is not going to be my final down there. I'm going to have more batteries than I have. I just wanted to get some down there so I could start running my machines down there in order to do all my stuff I have to get done, like more batteries, and I want to set up I have to set up all the water and all that. So I just wanted to get some set up before everything, and I did put a few of these here as well. And I had to kill a few sharks because these Lazarus racks take a lot of the like carbon fiber and titanium and aluminum and stuff like that. So I just killed a few sharks to get enough for at least one of them. So now I can at least do one of the Lazarus racks. I do have the materials on me as well to do it with. So I'm just going to go ahead and fix one. This one right here, I'll fix this one up. And obviously I need more than this. I have to have, I think now they said you could fit 4 of them in a rocket. 4 human pods. So, and now I have to, it wants me to turn this on before this counts as my mission, because the mission is from ashes we rise. It says repair one of the Lazarus racks, and then it says power up the repaired Lazarus rack. So, which I could just run power from here, but I'm not really worried about that right now. But I wound up, because I only had 9 of these to begin with, I wound up putting one more here since my last episode. So I made it even 10. And I also changed this, because I had this coming straight out from there, over here, and over. And I didn't like it. So I switched it out. I ran it right there along in front of the stairs, or the ladder. And then I ran it straight over to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these batteries around, and I'm going to face them toward these ones. The row I have right here. I'm going to put one more row, and then probably another row here. So, and I know that's way overkill. That's how I roll. That's how I do it. I always overkill everything, but I don't like to run out of power in the middle of doing something. So I wanted to get this completely set up and ready to go before I go get seeds. So, and that is my goal for today. I want to get some more batteries set up and built. And I want to run all my power all the way around in order to get all these Lazarus racks powered up. And I would like to go down and do some work on the pumps downstairs as well. Like get electric down there, which are right down here is how I usually go. But I did hear, I thought that I could go through these things right here that are right upstairs where we just came down right here. And I think they said you could go through there. Go into it and then come right here and come out. And then I could run power down here instead of having to run it down that ladder. So, but this needs to be repaired. I can repair that. And I'm only going to repair one of these because I think you only need one. I might repair these just because I don't like how they sound. They drive you kind of crazy. And I'm going to get some of this stuff set up today. So that's the mission. So let's get after it. Alright, I might as well grab these while I'm right here as well. Can always use extra materials. So especially when you first start. All right. Now I'm just gonna run in here because I don't know. Yeah, I must have. I wasn't sure if I got all the materials out of there, so I just figured I'd better double check while I was right here. Okay, I'm gonna run back upstairs and get after starting to do my other batteries, and for right now, the solar panels I have upstairs, I got 24 of them on the roof of that building that I showed at the beginning here. And I'm just going to leave those for right now and see if that's enough solar. See, where I put them now, they're going to be in full sun all day long as the sun's out, obviously. But where I had them before, like I said in my previous video, they were down on the floor part of it there, and the two big buildings on either side were blocking it. So, from getting sun all day long while the sun was out. So now I think it's going to work out way better. So I'm going to see if I can get away with just the 24 solar panels. If need be, I might either put more of them up there, or I'm just going to upgrade the ones that are there to Lumimaxes instead of Lumimids like that are there now. But so I'm going to go ahead and set a few of these up right now. I don't think I'll probably get all the batteries done on this episode, because batteries are very like material intensive, and it just takes so long to build them that I don't think I'll be able to get as many as I want done. But I will get, as many as I can, so I can kind of show you what my whole system's going to be about here, my whole setup here. I'm just trying to get it even here. Oh, crap. Let me see if that's even. And no, it is not. Okay. So. That'll work right there. All right. Now I'm just going to run down, and I always push F. I don't do the snapping, because with snapping you can't get these near as close together as I want them. So now I'm just going to spin it around, and then I'm going to use snapping right now, just because snapping it does get them even, and they can be pretty close together like that, because let me go off on that. Right here is where they're going to all be hooked together like these are. And then right here, these would be where all they hook together. So I don't have to have no gap in between here. There's no reason for it. So that's why I done that. So now I'm just going to set the rest of them up down there, and then they'll be all set up and ready to go. I don't have to worry about doing it later on or nothing like that if I wind up getting a bunch of materials or anything like that. I can go ahead and build them. This is my whole, the whole object really is today is I'm trying to get just as much as I possibly can get done at Lazarus. And I knew this was going to be a multiple episode thing because Lazarus has a lot of stuff you have to do in it to get it prepared. So I knew it wouldn't just be able to basically do it in like one episode or nothing like that. So that's what my outfit's going to look like. And all together, I will have 30 batteries here. Which I know is way overkill. But I just, like I say earlier, I don't like to do any kind of, like, if I'm making humans, I run out of electric, it really makes me mad. So I just make sure I'm not. That's basically what I'm doing. I double check and make sure I'm not going to run out of it. I just don't like it. So that's going to be my goal. And then what I'm also going to do is try to get these all around the thing. All around this this whole exterior right here is where I'm going to go with all that. So, and I'm just going to keep going all the way around until I get back to, clear back over here to my batteries. I've already got one ran right here. That's over here to all my machinery. So that was all set up. It's ready to go. I don't have to worry about it. You know, and now I'll just go in each one of these corners and I'll just set this all up. I don't know if I have enough stuff or not. See here, I always give just one here. I like to have one right there like this. And that's not so much for these at all, for these Lazarus racks or anything, but I stop at each one of these hallways and I have one. So if I want to come off in here and build something over here or do anything I want, if I need any electric at all, basically, for down through here any place, I have a connection I can just run. I don't have to all redo my stuff. So that's the reason why I done. And here I just throw these up because it makes it look good going around the corners. You know, it doesn't, they're not for, you know, anything really other than just that. I just like them to look good going around the corners. I don't want to, because I know I could probably, you know, I could just run from like this one and just run right to this corner like that. But I don't like to do that. I want to keep it looking decent. Now see, I look over there and see how the electric is right here where my red cable extender is. The electric is on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on this side of the wall like this. That way, if I need electric to that electric outfit over there or outlet over there for any reason, I can just run it from right here over to there. Now I'll just keep going. I'll just go right over to this corner. But I just stop at each one of those every time. And then once I get my water, I'll do the same thing. I'll just go inside of them, that's all. Towards the Lazarus racks. Now I'll look at this one. And this one's kind of over right in the middle, but it looks like it's more more on this side than anything, so I'm going to go ahead and put one like right here. Because you just never know. You might want to put one there for some odd reason, and I don't want to. Okay, I'm out of electric cable. I didn't have very far to go. Oh. Whoa. Had me a hiccup there. I didn't have very far to go either, and I ran out of electric cable. I'll just come over here and build some, because that's what's in here. These are all just like materials. So, and then down here I got just kind of like a multi thing here. But I have a bunch, as you could see, I have a bunch of materials on me, and that was to fix that Lazarus rack with. So what I'm going to do is, once this is done, and I get back around to here again, I'm going to go and see if I have enough materials to do another Lazarus rack. And if I don't have it quite enough or whatever, I'll just, and then what I do is I just end right here. Just like this. I won't hook those together or nothing. I won't hook it into here. Because if I hook it into here, the stuff from here is going to come this way around. And I don't want to do that. I want them to come this way because that's the way I'm going to hook everything up. So, like, say for instance, this one right here is right there. So I can take this and I can just run it right here and place that right there. And see, I could just run a cable now right from there to there. And that one's hooked up and it looks decent. So, and that's my goal. That's what I want everything to look like. So, and this right here will be moved down as I build all these. Eventually it's going to come off right here and going to be right here. And then this one, that right there, is going to be here. And it's going to go this way down. And there won't be nothing here. These will all just be hooked together all the way down. So, but as of right now, this is the only row I have built. So I have to use it right here in order to go through my batteries. Obviously, because these aren't built. So. But say for this one, you know, I would probably use this one right here when it comes off. And I'll just run right straight over to it. So I could do it now. I mean, it ain't going to hurt nothing, but I don't have enough cable. So I can't do it now. But it's not going to hurt me to build lots of cable because I know I have to have some downstairs as well. So it's not going to hurt nothing if I have lots and lots of cables. And I'll just do the same thing here. I'll just kind of line it up by looking at it here as good as I can. And then I'll just hook that up. And this one I can hook up like that because this one is fixed. So I can power this on.
The Lazarus rack is
there.
once more. You've rebuilt more than machinery, caretaker. You've rekindled humanity's future. Now the seeds of our survival can grow again. Our survival depends on locating a seed vault. There are whispers of one hidden far to the north. It safeguards the precious human seeds.
So Seeds of the Future, that's my next quest. So well, that isn't my next quest, I guess. That's my next quest is Echoes in the Grave, which is Norfolk Grave. I gotta go there. And then after that, it's it's Seeds of the Future. So, but yeah, I got all this hooked up now. See, just that little bit of time, all my electric is hooked up here. It's ready to go. I won't change it at all. So, better grab some of this, otherwise it'll wind up piling up and falling over the edge here. But I don't think I need quite that much. Now what I'm going to do is where is that ladder I was just on? Okay, where is it? Right over here. No. Right over here. No. Well, if it ain't either one of them, it must be right here. Okay, so see this one? I messed up on this one. And I'll show you why. See, this one I set up here to go into that electric right there, but I should have set one on each side. And I'll tell you just a second why I should have done that. And I'm going to go ahead and just place one, and then I'll tell you why. Okay, because I didn't place it far enough. Ah. Alright, I'll try it again here. There. Now I did. Okay, now see, I want to hook onto this. I want to go over here. Because this is how I go down. Wait, I wonder if that would have reached. I'm going to let that go for just a second here. That might have reached over, clear over to the wall. And if it will, that's what I'll do. Or even to it, at least. Okay, and then I'm just going to jump on here. Now I'm going to set one of these up here if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. Because of the fact I have this cable. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not want to do that, but I guess that'll work. Okay, I'll redo that here in a second. I just wanted to get it down here because that is not what I wanted to do, was jump down like that. So, but what I was really wanting to do was come like right down into here on the wall and do it on the wall. So I'm going to go ahead, cut this off, and see if I can jump up there and grab that. There. See, that's what I wanted to do right there. Then it would have hooked it straight into the top of it. And then hook right here. Okay, so I'm going to have electric going down both sides of this. So I'm going to just do it right on this yellow line. Just like probably that. And then I'm going to take one over here as well. And I'm going to go down this yellow line as well. There. So that will give me, the reason why I've done that, that'll give me power going down this to power all my water purifiers, and then down this side it's going to give me all electric to power all my water pumps. So in fact, I think with this I'm going to go a little bit further here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, I think, like this right here. Whoa, that's way off. I need to go way back here. And that was just me. See how that's straight? And that's how I like them. That's why I changed that from that one to that one. Because if I would have hooked it into here, whoops. If I would have hooked it into here, see how it looks crooked? I don't like that. So, I redo it. There. Now when I get ready, I can just take this right down here. I can put a cable extender right here. Hook up the power. Cable extender, hook up power. Wherever I need to. And it looks pretty good, you know. It's not all jumbly or nothing like that. I was going to try that over there, but I didn't want to take the time to do it. And I know this works. I've done it. So I just didn't do it. Alright, I'm going to run back up here quick. There. Now, okay, now I'm going to go up here and check stuff out. But see how that goes just straight down there and goes in? That's why I have these here. Now I just hook them together here, and I got power all the way around again. So, but that's the reason why I do it. This is a good example, actually. Because having to go off here and go over there to get power downstairs is the main reason why I do them. So that's why I do it at every opening that comes up. You just never know when you might need it. So, in here, I'm just going to grab some electric quick for myself. Alright. So now, I'm going to get after starting to build these here. Because without enough power, I don't have enough to do everything I want to do. So, like run the water, run all the Lazarus racks, all that kind of stuff. So power for me is always my number one of what I want to do first. So that's why I do on these. But these take a lot, like I said, so I may not even get them done on this episode. Because as you can see, this is darkened out instead of light like this is. So I don't have some sort of material that I need for these right here. For making batteries. If I start one, let me just start one. Because it'll stop on whatever one of these I don't have for the battery. Which I'm assuming it's going to be a logic chip. Is what it's going to be. Which a logic chip, I'm missing aluminum for a logic chip. And I can go to my boat and grab some materials. But I still don't think it's going to be enough for all that. But I got some aluminum on me. I was going to build some more of these, though, if I could. Whoops. That's the wrong one. Oh, I'm missing aluminum. Oh, I thought that was aluminum, but that's glass. Okay. I'm missing aluminum and gold, which I have a lot of gold. I ain't worried about the gold. Where is the gold? Right there. Some. Oh, no, I think it's copper. Right there. And I have lots of gold on my boat too, so aluminum's going to be the stopper, basically. As of right now for fixing this. And I also need aluminum for doing these. So. And that's what I meant by it was really material intensive to build batteries and stuff like that. That's why I wasn't sure if I was going to get them done or not. Well, I guess I'll take care of all this stuff I just got here. Batteries and stuff. I have one of these for batteries. I just don't never remember which one it is. I think it's this one right here that I normally use for batteries. There. Okay, and then I got a few of the big, or the small batteries even. Huh. If you are in the beginning game, kind of like I am right now, I'm sort of in the beginning, those are probably actually worth getting. So, they give you small batteries, they give you batteries, the real small batteries, these ones, the consumable. And they also give you some electric cable. So, they're actually worth going for. And I have, you heard that start up, I have ammo going pretty much all the time because of the fact that I know I need sharks. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep ammo going all the time. There, that one hit him finally. And what I try to do with the sharks is I'll try to come over here if I can see it, which I can't. Okay, and I'll try to come over to this edge, and whenever I can see it, I can see the weight coming right now. Okay, I can see it. Shoot it. And I try to get them right up here next to my boat when I shoot it, when I'm shooting them. Yeah, it damages your boat a little bit, but your boat don't take much to fix up anyways. And I'll show you in a second the reason why I do it. Okay, so I killed that shark. Now see that? That shark stays right here beside me. So now I can just walk off and cut it up. That's why I always lure them to my boat. And then I'll just take out my thing and fix my boat. It took 1 iron to fix it. So. And it's done. And the last one I took. Wow, look at all them, huh? The last one I took, I did this. And hooked this on. So that way it keeps it right next to my boat. So when that sucks it all the way up here, and when it gets daylight and all them stupid things are killed in the water, I can just jump down there, cut it up, get the goodies. It's pretty much that simple. And that's how I always do my sharks. I never, even if I'm driving in the water and I see one, I'll shoot it once or twice or however many times I can hit it. I'll lure it to me and I'll just drop the anchor on my boat. And then I will kill it and do the same exact thing I did right here. Except for if it's during the day, I don't hook this mooring line on it. I'll just kill it and right away I'll jump on it and cut it up. Like right now, I probably can jump on it. Oh, and I'm full because of the fact I have all that material on me trying to fix all them Lazarus racks. Then I can just swim around out here and grab all the goodies. I don't really need any bug parts right now, but I'll grab them just because they do come in handy at the beginning of the game if you build one of those things. I don't even remember what they're called, but you can put the bugs in it and you can make diesel. I think it's like a biodiesel machine or something like that, maybe. Come in here and take care of everything, and now I just have all the stuff on me, the materials. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab... See, I got quite a bit of aluminum here. So I think what I'll do is I'll hook them together, and then I'll take the 100, I'll leave the 33 in here. And that will give me quite a bit of aluminum to try and get those batteries done in this episode. So and I'm going to go ahead and just take all this as well. Oh, except for the bug parts that are coming out. I won't take those. I'll just take them back here real quick and stick them in there. And then these, I don't think I'm going to need these either for anything, so I'm going to stick those in there. The rest I'm going to take with me. Get myself electric again and head back up there. And so far, I'm just going to keep some of it on me for fixing. Now I'm going to go ahead and start a bunch of these batteries. Okay, so now I can start fixing these again. And I can also run over here and put some of this aluminum away. And it will start my... See, it started my materials for the... Okay, where is it? Where's all my aluminum? I'll just come back up and pick it up. I'm just going to run down and see if I got titanium and carbon fiber in the boat. I only have one more to go, so if I could get that done, that would be a big thing, because they are pricey, as you can see. To repair them. Costs you a lot of the expensive stuff. Titanium, I have some. Carbon fiber, I have some. Yes, cool. So that should be enough. I'm going to heal up here before I mess around and forget about it here. And now I'll just go and pick up all that stuff that I dropped. I'll fix this last one, and then I'll be able to start, which I don't even know what one is broken here. Oh, it's that one right over there. Okay. Then I can start concentrating on my batteries. I can concentrate on doing my downstairs pumps, all that kind of stuff like that. There we go. All four of them are done now. So what I'm going to do is just go drop all this materials off right over here. So instead of taking it back down and all that, that doesn't make any sense to take it back down to the boat. I need some of that though. I'll take 11 of it, I guess. Alright, let's put that in there. I think I had this in here with that. Alright, this. I usually put carbon fiber in there, titanium, aluminum in there. gold. I think I put the thing. I think I was in here with that. So, and rubber. I'll put it in there with that. All right, that's it. Now I'll just keep seeing if I can build these. Ah, those two built instead of two in this line. That's the only problem with setting up a whole row of them like that. Is some of them built that you don't want built. So I might have put these a little close together, it looks like. All I have to be able to do is get down through there. Just to attach them together is all I need to do. See if I can get in there or not. Yes, I can. Now what I'll do is once all this whole line is done, I'll hook them together right now like this. But once this whole line is done, I'll just attach them at the other end. So, and then I'll take this one and hook it right here. But I just done this temporarily because these are all I have done. So these really need to be. I'm thinking about taking all these down. Just so they don't build again like the other ones did. I don't know if I have enough to build everything or not, but actually I can hook that right there, and this one I can hook right here, like that. That'll at least get these two in the chain. And now it's a rinse and repeat sort of thing. Just keep on building batteries as much as I can, and then once I have the power here, then I can start doing whatever I want. You know, I can run the power wherever I want. I can set up whatever I want, all that kind of stuff. Because I already have the upstairs power, so. Now I'll hook all these together. The rest of these, I should say, not all of them. Okay. Where to end? Right there. Okay, these don't need to be hooked together here because I already have them hooked together right here, but this isn't going to be like this. These I'll hook together at the other end where it just was. These I'll hook together right here. But these can be hooked together right here now, but I want to wait for this one to be done first. So let me come and grab this stuff. See what I have enough to do here. One. All that for one. Oh, that's what I was going to do is... I forgot I was going to go and look for plastic. But see, I really can't do that. Because while I'm building these, if they get stacked up to the top right there, or to the top of this, up in here, it'll quit like you've seen it do while I've been doing that. If it just kept building, I would go look for plastic, but it doesn't, so I'm just gonna wait. So what do I have left? I got 5 left. So we'll see what happens when this is all done, how many I have left. What's this need? Alloy frame and logic chip. Okay, there's a logic chip coming out. I can tell for how long it took. Okay, 4 more. We're getting there. Slow but sure, we're getting there. get away from it. That's probably kind of loud for you guys. Alright, so now it's completely done. So we'll see what we need once we see what these are. It's probably just one. So we need 3 more. Alright. Let's go here. 1, 2. Oh no. I don't have enough for 3. I ran out of some kind of material. Probably plastic. So I might have to go and do a little bit of looting. I kind of wanted to get these batteries done on this episode. The batteries and the Lazarus racks was a pretty good episode because they're very material hungry. So, alright, we're on our last one. Let's see what we're gonna lack. We're gonna lack something, I know. Battery cell. So we're lacking copper again. I got more copper on the boat. Wow, I didn't think I would need all I had on there. And I usually always have iron and copper because those 2 things are super easy to get on this game. So whenever I'm traveling or I'm not using my fabricator on my boat, I usually always try to have ammo going on it. Because when you first start like this, everywhere you go is probably going to have enemies. So I don't remember where I put that, but I'll throw it in there, I guess. Connector ports now. Oh, if it ain't one thing, it's another. That's plastic. I knew it was going to be plastic that stopped me if it was anything. Oh, it built. So I don't need that connector port. Cool. Alright. We'll cancel that then. Okay, so I'm just going to go down through. I'll call these together. Okay, and then I'm going to unhook this. Run this back a little bit and let go of it. Cut this down. Okay. Hook up there. Now hook it back up. That's where I wanted it run off from, right there. So these 2 I'm just going to hook together right there, just like that. Okay, and these 2. I'm going to do just like this. Oh, I don't have any plastic left. I forgot about that. Okay. I'm gonna have to go looting, I guess. Quick. Trying not to use my flashlight because I'm already low on electric as it is. I knew there was a spot that I didn't get. Yeah, see, these barrels are 1 and 1, so that'll work. still quite a bit of loot up in this area. So I'll have to remember that. I just came down here too. I was looking for loot and didn't find any. Get away from that so it's not deafening. I guess I can get some electric while I'm at it here. While I'm waiting, there we go. That's all I wanted right there. Hook that up, and then take this one and hook it up. There we go. And this one can come unhooked. There. Now they're all hooked together and coming out right here. So. Thing of beauty. 30 batteries. That should be more than enough to run. But see, also, I don't have all my stuff set up here that I normally would have set. Because I usually do like a food processor right here. I usually do one of those soil forge things right here to do the food into blocks. You know, so there's more stuff that draws electric than just what I have here now. So that'll be on the next episode. Hopefully on the next episode I'm going to try to get this Lazarus completely done. Like water, all my Lazarus racks hooked up, my food processor going, all of it. Everything done. And then once that's done, then I can start going to the places and like the seed vaults and Norfolk Grave, all that kind of stuff. So there they are. That's my 30 battery setup right there. I'm gonna just go up here real quick. There it is. There's the 30 battery setup. That's how I run mine. And hopefully you liked the video, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe, and have yourself a great day.